Hey guys, I just wanted to stop by. I wanted to do a mini fabric haul for October. I know I'm already in November, so forgive me. And then I also got a new pattern system that I wanted to tell you guys about. So I have been missing for the month of October. I did do a dress in October that I posted, but besides that, I have been out sick and just taking some time to do some mental health. Um, Really, that's what it was. Just taking some time off for my mental health and my physical health. And I told my husband that I have not been in my sewing room for over a month, so I'm ready to get back into it. Even though I have not been in my sewing room, I actually have the opportunity to buy some fabric. And any sewer knows that as much as we say we're not going to buy fabric unless we need to, it is very hard to see great fabric and not wanting to buy. So I know I showed this, I think when I first got it, but I am super excited that Mimi G and Brittany started their own fabric company where they have so many selections, and it's Melanated Fabrics. I know I opened it when it first got here because I was super excited to just open it and to be able to see what they had to offer. So they opened, I want to say it was the 23rd. I bought on the 23rd, and I had my cart was so full. But by the time I got through going through all their fabric they had and looking at what I wanted and what I wanted to buy, I only had one fabric that I actually can buy because they sold out. So I am looking forward to, I've been seeing videos on Instagram and on their page that they are going to restock, and they should have stuff up this upcoming week, especially for Black Friday. I still have money to spend there. I'm trying not to spend a lot of money on fabric right now because I have a lot. I would just, hold on, let me turn this around for a minute. I have a lot of fabric. I don't think I can. I wish I could. I wish I can show y'all my fabric stock. And I got some in boxes and in buckets, and I'm trying to do better about using what I have before I buy some more. But I could not miss the opportunity to buy fabric from Melanated Fabrics. Especially them being women of color, I love to support. So what I did get was this rayon. Look at it, look at it, look at it. It's beautiful. It is, y'all, I'm so in love. It is a navy. It's probably coming out black to you guys, but it is a navy. I'm definitely a person who loves prints. I love to wear prints. But I also realize that in my closet, I do need some solid pieces to be able to balance things out. So I wanted to get this. It feels, I made my husband feel it when I got it. It feels wonderful. It has a wonderful drape for it. There's no stretch to it. I think I know what I'm going to make with it. I want to make a jumpsuit. I'm pretty sure because of the fact that it's a little see-through, I might have to line it. But I think I have in mind what I want to make. I want to make a jumpsuit. What I do like about what they did in their fabric store is that they give you this little label and they attach it to the fabric. I'm not going to take it off, but it tells you what the content is, the width is it. It also tells you how you can wash it. It also gives you how many yards you have. Because I know that's a lot of our problems is how do you store fabric? How do you know how much of that fabric you have when you get ready to use it? And I love the fact that it all comes on there. Bring it up and you can see all of that content. Now what I have been doing is using this app on my phone, and it has been, I can take a picture of the fabric, put all this information in, but I do love the fact that I don't have to do it with this. I probably still will, so I know if I'm looking for fabric, what I have in stock. But I love, love, love this fabric. I cannot wait to go back shopping. I'm pretty sure my husband's sick of seeing fabric and boxes coming to our door, but for Black Friday, I know there's a couple things that I've seen on their site that I want, and I'm excited to know what else they have gotten in. So if you are looking for fabric, if you're looking for fabric that has great quality, definitely check out their fabric store. And I was going to try to do this and put this back in there, but of course I can't. So Melanated Fabrics, like I said, it's by Mimi G and Brittany, and I have been following Mimi probably for the last 6 years, and Brittany for the last 2. So I trust their quality, I trust what they're putting out, and I'm excited for them. Congratulations, ladies. Then I went to Mood. So Mood is, I love Mood. I can't help it. I'm a Project Runway fan, and outside of being a Project Runway fan, I love Mood. I love the kind of material they do have. I am trying to branch out to shop different places. I shop at Joann's. I get stuff from different places that I see. If I look at a fabric and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want it. I'm trying to branch out for some more independent fabric stores, but it's Mood. What do you want me to do? So I did buy some stuff from Mood. Now, my Mood bag. Me and Mood did have an issue. When I shopped at Mood, my plan was to get this stretch scuba fabric, and I'll show it to you. It's that right there, and it was gorgeous. And I had put in that I needed 2.5 yards. I already had a plan for it, and after I paid for everything, they didn't have it anymore. So and they don't have it, they can't get back in stock, so I have to let that dream die. But I did get some beautiful things from them. I am trying to do better about keeping my fabric at a minimum. I got a coupon that, of course, I didn't use because my time ran out. But I always love, you know, getting the thank you from Mood. So what I did get this time is this beautiful denim. Guys, look at this. It is a mid-weight denim. I already have plans for this. I actually have been looking at this fabric probably for the last 6 months, trying to convince myself that I need it. I finally bought it. But I bought, how many yards of this? I want to say probably, I bought 3 yards. I want to make just a nice jacket. A nice little jacket. I know spring is far away from now, but I just want to make something nice, springy. I'm trying to look forward to next year and things I want to make, because I know with my life, it takes me a while to get what I want out, especially with having clients, having a husband, having a regular job. I don't have a lot of time to sew for myself, but I am really looking forward to sewing with this fabric. So this is a, it's a denim. It has no stretch to it. And I got 3 yards of it, and like I said, I already have a project in mind for it. It's the only thing that I bought that I have a project in mind for. So the other 2 things that I got, like I said, it was just a mini fabric haul, was this beautiful rayon. It is a green and black print, and I love it. It's gorgeous. Like I said, no stretch at all, but it's beautiful. I'm excited to use it. I really don't do a lot of green in my wardrobe. I don't know why, but when I saw this, I fell in love with it. I got 2.5 yards of this, and it's something that is exclusive only to Mood. I think that's why sometimes I shop at Mood, because there's some things that I find that I only will find there, and I do like that. But I'm excited to use this. I have no idea what I'm going to use it for. I have no plans for it. That's all I don't like it. And to finish off my Life in Green. I bought this. What is this? This is a stretch cotton. I don't know if you can see it. It's a hunter green. It's dark and it has a stretch to it. I got 2.5 yards of this, and I want to make a dress out of it. In my mind, I think I already know what dress I want to make, but I really don't have a plan for it. I just saw it. I fell in love with it. Like I said, I know you guys can't really see the detailing in it, but it is also black and hunter green, and it's really small details, but I am super excited to use this. I don't know when I'll use it, so it's not like I have a plan to make something in the next month, but that's all the fabric I got in the month of October. Now, Facebook will get you, so will Instagram. And probably for the last 2 months, I have been seeing this thing pop on my timeline about the golden rule. And as you know, in sewing, there's different ways to make a garment. You can drape and you can pattern. I do not drape. I'm going to challenge myself in 2021 that I'm going to try, but I have not tried draping yet. I love patterns, so I use the Big Four. I mostly use McCall's Simplicity and Vogue. Those are my patterns. I also make my own patterns, so if there's something that I can't find there or something that I come up with in my brain, I also have a system on my computer where I make my own patterns. But Facebook and Instagram kept putting this in my face. So I told my husband I was going to buy it, and I wanted to go over what it is with you guys. So it's called the Golden Rule. It has been around since 1935. I've seen a lot of older people use it because they were like, this is the system they learned at school. I am very skeptical about using this system because according to the system, the Golden Rule, that I should be able to take their patterns and make a garment just using my bust and my hip measurements, and of course it's centimeters. So but I'm excited. I'm actually going to probably try it out later on tonight, because I do want to do the pattern. And so if I do, I am going to try to take that, because I went on YouTube and I've probably seen one or two people doing this, and it's just something different. I do want to know if it works. If it doesn't, I mean, there's something that I can use as a pattern, and it's just like any other pattern that I would make adjustments to it. But the theory is that with your bust and your hip measurement, that you shouldn't need any other adjustments when you actually make the pattern. So this is the box it came in. Okay, very long box. Inside of it, let's look. So you get a DVD. I've not watched the DVD. I'm pretty sure a lot of it is going to be what I've seen online about actually how you use the system. Besides that, you get their tape measure, and what makes it different. Open it. Their tape measure has this piece on the end, and with this piece, you are supposed to be able to pin it to the pattern, and when you pin it to the pattern, you go and you find the measurements and you transform the small pattern into this big pattern, and everything is supposed to fit. So this is something that's exclusive only to them, and it's their system. It comes with 2 of these pins. You can't see it real well, but 2 of these pins. It comes with some tape, and it also comes with this marker. So it's a system from Germany, and I've been seeing advertisements for it thanks to Facebook and Instagram for it to come to the US. In addition to getting the tape measure pins, you get a piece of chocolate. German chocolate. I asked my husband if he wanted. He said no. You get some coupons that you can use on your next visit to their website. You also get, and I think this is kind of cool, you get rulers that are supposed to help you to adjust the pattern the way you need to. So you have this ruler that you can use for your hip to help smooth out lines. And then you have your curve ruler. And with that, it has different buttonholes. It has where you can do pleats and be able to curve your underarm, your neckline, in different shapes. Also, what I do like about it is on the back, it gives you instructions on which ruler to use in what area. So as you can see, this talks about collar. It has shirt and dresses, sleeves, shorts, pants, and a skirt. And it tells you what each of the pieces on the ruler means. So let's talk about the system. So this system, open the box. I was excited to see this. So you get a book. This book goes over how you use the system. So it talks about how you should measure yourself, what measurements you need. It talks about how do you use the pen and the ruler, the measuring tape. It talks about how you should use the ruler. It tells you how you use the measuring tape to turn the small pattern into a big pattern. And then it also talks about what the golden rule actually is. So this is based on science. Their system is based on science. And then it tells you about getting other patterns. So according to them, what they do is 4 times a year, they come out with a group of patterns, and you can buy those group of patterns to add to your book. I did see the one that came out in November. I love some of the patterns that I saw, so I'm thinking about getting it. I'm having a conversation with myself, but I wanted to try out the system before I bought anything else. Within the system, you also get a cardboard curve ruler, and then it's the system itself. So you have your binder. I'm really excited because there's 280 patterns in this book, and all of them fit in this binder. So that makes me excited where I don't have to have places to store, because if you ever bought store patterns, being able to store them, or even I've tried some PDF patterns and having to print them out, put them together, and then if I actually like the pattern, where do I store it to keep it? I've done a couple, and especially with mood patterns, I've actually I've thrown them away because I was like, I don't have a place to store them. So it goes through, it gives you some ways that you can sew pockets and collars and different things. It also goes through some of how do you use the system. It tells you about connecting the dots. It talks about the fabric that you would need. I didn't understand that part, so I probably will look at, see, I've been sewing long enough where I can look and say, okay, I need this many yards for this particular pattern. It gives you your symbol page, because there are a lot of symbols that each pattern has that you would need to know. So A equals front, B equals back, AA equals, this means a cape. It has to tell you if a pattern is made for a slender shape, or if it could also be for plus size. Now, I am a big girl, so I'm interested to see, because they do have a plus size version of this, but according to their system, I should be able to use this according to what my bust and my hips are. So let me see if it's true. Other things that they have to tell you about how to sew sleeves, buttons, different types of pockets. All right, so let's get to the pattern. I'm actually going to make this first. Like I said, I may make this tonight. So it has an illustration of what the pattern is. It tells you what all is included on the back side for the pattern. So this one includes the jacket, shirt, trousers for one, and then two is the shirt and trousers. If you look on the back side, it gives you a picture to, I don't know if you can see it. It gives you a picture of what pattern goes with what outfit. So this would be your one, which is a jacket. That's what the UU stands for. It's a jacket, and it has all the jacket pieces. Now, the question I have is, how do you take this small pattern and make it big? Well, that's what the measuring tape is for. So what I would do is find the X that is in the middle of the pattern. I would take it, pin it, and I should be able to maneuver this with all the numbers that is surrounding the pattern and line it up with the dots and be able to make a actual size pattern out of it that will fit me. So like I said, I want to do another video actually going into more details about it. I think I am going to try this one first. I think it's just interesting. So I think I have some fabric that I don't mind, say, using to be able to create this outfit. So I'm thinking I may do another video on it at another time. But now I will say not every pattern in here is my particular taste. So there's some things that I probably would never make, but there are some things I'm really excited to make, such as this one. I'll make this one. What I do like about it is that you can mix up styles to be able to create your own. So if it works for me, that's something I'm gonna do. Like, I would never make a bathrobe. And then I'm trying to see what else. There has some men's stuff in here. So some jeans and shirts for men, and there's a couple things for children. I think they have their own packet that you can buy. So like there have vintage stuff. I would never do this. Okay. So I'm excited for it. I am looking forward to spending some of my evening tonight actually doing a pattern, working it out. I told you I'm back in the studio. I'm super, super happy to be back in the studio, back to creating. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Saturday. Have a wonderful weekend. I don't know if I'm going to make a video tonight, but if I don't, you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Make sure you love on the people who are around you, your loved ones, your friends, your family. There's a lot of crazy things going on in this world, but you can make your world a brighter place. I thank you guys for listening to all my madness, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.